Hi, I'm here with Bill Guzman from Classic Conversions Engineering out of Camarillo, California.
That's
and
correct.
Bill manufactures a lot of components, including the basic V6 conversion kit we retail, along with brakes for all MGBs, excuse me, and a number of other
Suspensions.
bits. Tell me a little more about your lineup.
Well, we specialize in specifically in braking and suspension to improve the MGB to bring it to the 21st century. So that you have the classic body style with the flair of the British car. Okay. So they have a good ride, good braking, and then you can keep up with the vehicles on the freeway and surprise a lot of people. See a 40-year-old car going in the fast lane, and I always wonder what did they have in that car. So the V6, like you install a lot of them, you know what they feel like, and so it makes a very nice car.
Yep. Well, tell me, let's start with the brakes. Now, all the brakes you're doing right now are front brakes. I know you have MGB. Is there anything else that you can reveal to us? Is there anything else in the works or not? Or
I got a new suspension in the works that's going to bolt on to the front cross member.
Okay.
And it's going to use the wheelwood spindle with a wheelwood hub and wheelwood rotor, and everything's wheelwood. And that one it will facilitate for the guy who already has a V6 in it and wants to improve the front suspension. That is made to be matched to the 4-link rear suspension, so you have a match set, and now you can adjust all 4 corners. All shocks can be adjustable, so you can corner weight the car if you like, if you want to race it or track days. And so that's a big plus. Rear brakes, we don't do any disc brakes for the rear because what you gain for what you pay for is very minute, and the rear brakes of the MGB's got a lot of surface area, and as long as those components are in good condition, the rear axle, the real stock brake will work. Now you can put a rear disc brake if you have the axle that already uses it, like you have. You have nice axles that you sell from S10, and it's easy to put rear disc brakes on them. So if you have that ability and you have the axle, yes, but to put a change from the drum to a disc, I would say that you're wasting your money on the MGB axle.
It's more for looks. It's more
for looks. Yes.
More to say, hey, I'm in the 21st century as well, nanny.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
So about your rear 4-link rear suspension.
Right.
Tell me why would I want to do that? My car doesn't have it, so you got to convince me. Sell me on it.
Okay. Well, first of all, it saves about 60 pounds of weight.
That's incredible. That's fantastic.
And it replaces the leaf springs with a link that is only weighs maybe a pound. What it does is now it makes the rear suspension 100% adjustable. It starts from the track, so you can realign the car correctly. You can center the axle in the MGB, which is a problem some MGs center the axle. You can adjust the ride height. You can adjust the traction. And most of all, if you have an engine swap that also use our kit, you can adjust the pinion angle to have a correct pinion angle to that transmission. Okay. So the advantage, in a few words, is lightweight and fully adjustability.
Okay. If I remember correct, you told me earlier that it's also been track tested.
That's correct.
You guys on the track.
That's correct. We have people in Monterey, California. One guy's racing it. We have another guy in California who's got a 351 Ford, and that's the one we probably test most of it. And he just loves it. And the first thing you notice is that you go around a corner, there's no shift to the axle.
So you don't stop at little 4 cylinders. You go all the way to 351 to
all
test.
All the way, yeah.
Let's overweight the car and whatever you can do. Let's test this. Let's test this to the max.
That's correct.
Good, fantastic. Well, about your engine kit. Let's see. You and I started working together. About 2000, I think it was.
2000. That's correct.
Okay. So we've had a little history together.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we the first kit it was done. It was basically done for the chrome bumper car. And remember, you were buying the kit and you said, "Hey, I got a rubber bumper. Can I make some changes?" And you made some changes. You sent them back, and then I got them back, and then a few months later, I made all the changes to it. But that's what got us started. Now the kit has evolved, continuously evolving with your help and other people's help to have a much better kit. And today's kit is adjustable for height. So if you have a chrome bumper or a rubber bumper, you can adjust the height. But mainly what I did for that is because a lot of MGs have had an accident and the frames are not square. So when they put a fixed motor mount, one side could be higher than the other. So now you can adjust for that.
Okay, fantastic.
And the headers, of course, they evolve continuously. And I think we're up to the final stage on the headers. More room for the, if you have fuel injections, more room for the knock sensor, for the O2, more clearance in the frame. So
the headers just look fantastic.
Yeah, they work.
Yep.
They work. So.
They work well, and I can tell you they work. I think I'm probably, I believe I'm probably one of the biggest people pushing one of these things. And
Yes, you are.
Maybe push is the wrong word, but maybe pull is the better word. I put someone in the passenger seat and I pull them along.
Yeah.
They're still back there. We're here, and they're going, I guess I don't need a V8.
Yeah, but one thing that my wife and I love, I say we, when I speak of the classic conversions, is my wife and I, but one thing that we talk about is you and your enthusiasm that you have and how much you like the product, and that's what sells.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate that.
Yeah. And we appreciate working with you, and it's been a fun run for 11 years now. So,
Yep.
Bill, thank you for...
And when I retire, maybe you'll keep it going.
We will, absolutely. Bill, thank you for taking the interview with us today, and
You're very welcome.
and we'll see you again at another meet. Thank you, sir, very much.
Thank you.